You're welcome, viewers all over the world, once again to our segment of exposition of the law as it relates to marriage and divorce. My name is Dr. Mwechebu Hilary, your anchorman, a lawyer, and your counselor. Today we want to look at an aspect of relationship, marriage, that some people have asked questions in the past. In the past, a couple, or rather a woman, why he came to my office and said to me, lawyer, my husband has not been behaving the way I like it. He has not been treating me well. And so I've refused to sleep with him. I don't want to have sex with him again to punish him for not be treating me fine. And he said, for the past 1 month, I have refused to allow him to have sexual intercourse with me just to punish him and to teach him lesson. Lawyer, what else shall I do to handle this my husband that has been maltreating me? I have punished him by not giving him sex for 1 month now, and he has been begging me for sex. I refuse. So, lawyer, what else can I do to handle him? When I heard this kind of expression, I felt surprised. Why will a wife choose to use refusal of sex to punish the husband? Why will a man choose to refuse to have sex with his wife just to punish the man for no reason? He is not sick. He is not handicapped. The wife is not sick. She is not handicapped. Why refusing sexual intercourse to your spouse, to your husband, or to your wife? That is wrong. The question we want to observe now is this. What is the implication of the law as it relates to marriage and divorce in a situation where a husband refuses to have sex willfully refuses, or the wife willfully refuses to have sex with the husband anymore? Well, if a wife or a husband refuses to have sex with the wife or the husband, they did not commit a crime anyway. They did not do anything legally wrong. Or it's not an offense, rather, better put, it's not an offense to refuse to have sex with your husband or to refuse to have sex with your wife. But nobody can arrest you for refusing to have sex with your wife. Nobody can arrest you for refusing to have sex with your husband. You cannot be charged to court for that. But there is implication of such a behavior. The law of marriage and divorce regards such a behavior as cruelty. Did you hear me well? The law regards such a behavior as cruelty for a man to refuse to have sex with his wife for a reasonable length of time, even for 2 weeks, for no good reason. That's cruelty. Similarly, it also amounts to what we call cruelty in law for a woman to refuse to have sexual intercourse, to refuse to sleep with the husband just because she's angry. If you are angry with your wife or with your husband, there are other ways of settling it. You can dialogue, you can discuss it, rather than refusing conjugal rights, refusing to have sex. Do you know that if you refuse to have sex with your wife, you can tempt her to go outside to go and have extramarital sex? Similarly, if you refuse to have sex with your husband, he can be tempted to go and have sex outside the marriage. And then problem will grow. So, if your husband refuses to have sex with you, it's a good ground in law to get a quick divorce. The implication is that in law of marriage and divorce, you can use that as a good ground, as a good reason to get a divorce when you approach the high court or the customary court even. You see, and the court will declare it to be cruelty, to amount to cruelty for refusing to have sex with your wife or with your husband, and will grant divorce quickly, and both of you will part ways. That is only what you can achieve by that. You cannot arrest your husband. You cannot arrest your wife for refusing to have sex with you. You are not entitled to beat her up or beat your husband up. You are not entitled to kill your husband because he's not having sex with you. You are not entitled to kill your wife or stab her or brutalize her for refusing to have sex with you. That is wrong. Stop it. Don't do that. If you do that, you will be arrested, prosecuted, and you will go to 14 years imprisonment. Then what is your gain? If your husband refuses to have sex with you, your wife refuses to have sex with you, just dialogue with him or her. Invite your pastor or your imam or family members to come and resolve it if the thing prolongs for a long time. But first and foremost, you have to sit down and discuss the matter with your partner. Express how you feel. Let him express how he feels, and then the differences can be settled and you can resume your joyful marriage. But if you refuse to settle and you continue to refuse to have sex, then if your husband approaches the court for divorce, the court will grant it quickly if it is proved that it's true. You see the implication? The implication is that it's a good ground to get divorced. It's not a good ground to arrest the man or woman, to prosecute the man or the woman, or to jail anybody. Nobody can be jailed. Nobody can be imprisoned for not having sex with you or for not having sex with the husband or the wife. Nobody can be imprisoned or jailed. The only thing is that it is a good ground for divorce. If you know you don't want divorce, which I pray for you, I don't pray for you to have a divorce. But if you know you don't want a divorce, don't refuse sex from your husband. Don't refuse sex from your wife. Cooperate and yield, except you are sick or there's any genuine reason why you may not have sex that moment. After that period, you resume your relationship. You resume your pleasure and enjoyment, keeping each other companion and warm. I hope I've clarified this point now. Try to always visit my page and learn more. Share and like this page. And I know you have benefited something. So, thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. May God bless you.